Imagine you are sitting in a room. It's a comfortable room. The chair is soft. The temperature is perfect. It's quiet. There is no danger here. There is no risk here. But there is a door, and you know deep down in your chest that everything you have ever wanted is on the other side of that door. The person you want to become, the life you want to live, the dreams you are scared to say out loud, they are all waiting just right there. But you don't open the door. You sit in the chair. You tell yourself, I am just waiting until I stop shaking. I am just waiting until my heart stops racing. I am just waiting until I feel ready. Days pass, then months, then years. The shaking doesn't stop. The fear doesn't disappear. And you are still in the room, safe but stuck. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You are not alone in that room. Most of us spend our entire lives there. We think fear is a sign to stop. We think fear is a wall. But what if fear isn't a wall? What if fear is actually a door? And what if the only way to open it is to do it while your hands are still shaking? Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Mira's English podcast. I'm Mira. I am so grateful you are here with me today. Whether you are walking in the park, sitting on the train, or lying in bed trying to quiet your mind, thank you for giving me your time. Today, we are going to talk about something that holds so many of us back. We are talking about the art of doing it scared. Not being fearless, not being brave, but simply moving forward even when you are terrified. Let's take a deep breath together and let's begin. Let's start with a lie we have all been told. It is a very subtle lie and it sounds very logical. The lie is this: you need to feel ready before you act. We treat readiness like a bus we are waiting for. We stand at the bus stop of our lives, checking our watches, looking down the street, waiting for the bus labeled confidence or motivation to arrive. We think, once that bus gets here, I will get on, and then I will start writing my book. Then I will apply for that job. Then I will speak English comfortably. But here is the brutal, honest truth. The bus is not coming. There is no magical morning where you wake up with zero doubt. There is no perfect moment where the clouds part and a voice from the sky says, okay, now you are safe to proceed. If you look at the people you admire, the writers, the leaders, the fluent speakers, the artists, you might think they have a secret source of confidence. You might look at them and think, wow, they are so fearless. But that is an illusion. You are seeing their result, not their process. If you could see inside their heads comfortably, especially at the beginning, you would see the same chaos that is inside yours. You would see the racing heart. You would hear the voice that says, I'm not good enough. You would feel the sweaty palms. The difference is not that they weren't scared. The difference is that they made a deal with themselves. They decided that their dream was more important than their comfort. They decided to move before they were ready. Think about learning English. How many of you are waiting to speak? You tell yourself, I need to learn more vocabulary first. I need to perfect my grammar first. I need to fix my accent first. I don't want to look foolish. So you study, you listen, you read, you prepare. You build a fortress of knowledge. But you never open your mouth. Why? Because you are waiting to feel ready. You are waiting for the fear of making a mistake to go away. But the fear of making a mistake doesn't go away by studying. It only goes away by making the mistake and realizing you survived. Readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a decision. You are ready the moment you decide to jump, not the moment the fear vanishes. To understand why we freeze, we have to understand what fear actually is. Why do we feel this way? Why does sending a simple email or saying hello to a stranger make our hearts pound like we are running a marathon? Your brain has a very old part inside it. Scientists call it the amygdala. I like to call it the lizard brain. This lizard brain has only one job. Its job is not to make you happy. Its job is not to help you learn English. Its job is not to help you get a promotion. Its only job is to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, this was very useful. If you saw a tiger in the grass, your lizard brain would scream, "Fear! Run! Danger!" It would pump adrenaline into your blood so you could run fast. Fear was a signal that something could kill you. But today, the world has changed, but our brains haven't caught up. Your lizard brain cannot tell the difference between a tiger eating you and a confusing grammar rule. It cannot tell the difference between falling off a cliff and speaking in a meeting. To your ancient brain, uncertainty equals death. Embarrassment equals death. Rejection equals death. So when you think about starting a YouTube channel, or moving to a new city, or just speaking up in a conversation, your brain panics. It screams, "Stop! It's not safe. We don't know the outcome. Don't go there." It floods your body with cortisol. Your hands shake, your stomach turns, your mind goes blank. This is why doing it scared is so difficult. You are literally fighting against your own biology. You are fighting millions of years of evolution that is trying to keep you safe in the cave. But here is the power of being human. You have another part of your brain, the conscious part, the part that dreams, the part that hopes. You can say to your lizard brain, "Thank you. Thank you for trying to protect me. I know you are scared. But this is not a tiger. This is just an English conversation. No one is going to die. We are going to do this anyway." Acknowledging the fear is the first step to mastering it. Don't hate your fear. Don't be angry at yourself for being afraid. Your fear is just trying to protect you. It's just a little confused about what is actually dangerous. I want to share a story with you. It's a metaphor, but I think it captures exactly what we are talking about. Imagine a young girl standing at the edge of a high diving board at a swimming pool. She is 10 years old. It is summer. The sun is hot. The water below is sparkling blue. She climbed up the ladder because she wanted to jump. She saw the other kids doing it. It looked like flying. It looked like freedom. But now, she is standing at the edge, and it is much higher than she thought. She looks down, and the water seems miles away. Her toes are gripping the rough surface of the board. Her heart is hammering against her ribs like a trapped bird. The people in the line behind her are waiting. Her friends in the water are shouting, "Come on, jump, it's fun!" But she is frozen. Every instinct in her body is screaming, "Go back, climb down the ladder. It is safe on the ground." She stands there for a long time. 1 minute, 2 minutes. She is trembling. She feels like crying. She is not brave in this moment. She is terrified. Now in the movies, this is the moment where the music swells, she smiles confidently and leaps gracefully into the air. But in real life, that's not what happens. In real life, she closes her eyes. She is still shaking. She is still scared. She doesn't feel ready. But she realizes that climbing back down the ladder would be worse than jumping. Staying dry on the diving board while everyone else swims, that is a different kind of pain. So, without opening her eyes, without stopping the fear, she just takes one tiny, clumsy step forward. She falls. For 1 second, there is just wind and panic, and then, splash. The cool water rushes over her. She sinks down, then kicks up to the surface. She breaks through the water, takes a huge breath of air, and wipes the hair from her eyes. And the first thing she does? She laughs. She looks up at the diving board, that terrifying monster, and suddenly it doesn't look so high anymore. Did the board get lower? No. Did she become a different person? No. She just did it. The fear didn't leave before the jump. The fear left after the splash. That is how life works. We want the splash without the jump. We want the relief without the fall. But you cannot have one without the other. You are standing on a diving board right now in some area of your life. Maybe it's a difficult conversation you need to have. Maybe it's a project you want to launch. Maybe it's just practicing your English pronunciation. You are standing at the edge. Your toes are gripping the board. You are scared. And I am here to tell you, do not climb down the ladder. Do not go back to the ground where it is safe and boring. Stay on the edge. Feel the fear. Let your legs shake. And then, step forward anyway. Now, let's talk about the other monster in the room. The monster isn't just the fear of failure, it is the fear of judgment. When we are scared to do something, like posting a video online or speaking English in front of a group, it is usually because we are asking ourselves one terrifying question. What will they think of me? We imagine that everyone is watching us. We imagine a spotlight shining directly on our faces. We think that if we make a mistake, if our voice cracks, if we use the wrong word, everyone will notice. Everyone will remember. Everyone will laugh. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. It is the belief that you are the main character in everyone else's movie. But here is the liberating truth. You are not the main character in their movie. You are barely an extra in the background. People are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. When you are stumbling over your words in an English meeting, you think everyone is judging your grammar. But do you know what they are actually doing? They are worrying about their own deadline. They are thinking about what they will eat for lunch. They are wondering if they look stupid. They are too busy fighting their own dragons to worry about yours. I want you to let that sink in. Nobody cares as much as you think they do. And I mean that in the kindest, most beautiful way possible. Nobody cares. This freedom allows you to be messy. It allows you to be imperfect. Because if nobody is watching that closely, why not just try? Why not just dance? Why not just speak? Even if you do fail, even if you do fall flat on your face, even if someone does laugh, so what? The moment passes, the water settles, and life goes on. Don't let the imaginary opinions of other people control your real life. Do not shrink yourself to fit into a box that nobody is even looking at. So, how do we actually move forward when we are scared? How do we take action when the perfectionism shield is heavy? We have to embrace a concept that writers use. It is called the shitty first draft. When you want to do something new, you probably want to do it well. You want your English to be fluent immediately. You want your project to be successful immediately. You compare your day 1 to someone else's year 10. This expectation is what paralyzes you. Doing it scared means giving yourself permission to be bad at it. Give yourself permission to write a terrible essay. Give yourself permission to have an awkward conversation. Give yourself permission to be the worst student in the class. Because you cannot fix something that doesn't exist. If you stay silent because you are afraid of bad grammar, you have nothing, zero. But if you speak and you make mistakes, you have something. You have data. You have experience. You have a bad draft that you can now edit and improve. Action, even messy, scared, imperfect action, is better than perfect inaction. Think of it like cleaning a muddy window. You have to spray the water and wipe the dirt. It looks messy at first. But that is the only way to get to the clear glass underneath. You have to go through the mess to get to the clarity. So, lower your standards. Yes, you heard me correctly. Lower them. Don't try to be amazing today. Just try to be present. Just try to show up. Showing up scared is brave. Showing up imperfect is brave. Showing up is 90% of the battle. I know that sometimes the big leap feels impossible. If I tell you to go and give a public speech tomorrow, your lizard brain will lock the door and throw away the key. So we don't start with the big leap. We start with micro-courage. Micro-courage is taking the smallest possible step that still makes you a little bit nervous. If you are afraid to speak English to a native speaker, don't start there. Start by talking to yourself in the mirror. Is that too scary? Okay, start by reading a paragraph out loud alone in your room. Is that too scary? Start by whispering one sentence. Find the edge of your comfort zone, not 5 miles past it, just 1 inch past it. There is a rule I love called the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. It is very simple, but it helps when you are frozen in fear. When you know you need to do something, like raising your hand, or getting out of bed, or pressing send, you count backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you move. You don't think. You just move physically. Why does this work? Because if you wait longer than 5 seconds, your brain will start to argue with you. Your brain will start listing all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. Counting backward interrupts the fear pattern. It distracts the lizard brain just long enough for you to slip through the door. Next time you feel that hesitation, try it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Do it scared. Do it shaking. Just do it before your brain stops you. Now, I want us to practice this mindset together. Not just listening, but speaking. We are going to use English affirmations to rewire our brains. I want you to repeat these sentences after me. You can say them out loud, or you can whisper them, but I want you to feel the words in your body. Are you ready? Let's breathe in and breathe out. Repeat after me. I do not need to be ready to start. I can take action while I am afraid. My fear is not a stop sign. It is a growing pain. I give myself permission to make mistakes. I am not waiting for confidence. I am building it. I choose to be brave, even if I am shaking. Take a deep breath. How does that feel? It might feel uncomfortable. It might feel like you are lying to yourself at first. That is normal. Keep saying it until you believe it. As we come to the end of our time together, I want you to imagine something one last time. I want you to imagine yourself 5 years from now. Imagine the version of you who decided to stay in the comfortable chair. The version of you who waited for the fear to go away. The version of you who never opened the door. See them. They are safe. They are comfortable. But do they look happy? Do they look fulfilled? Or do they look like they are filled with regret? Now, imagine the version of you who decided to do it scared. Imagine the version of you who spoke with a trembling voice, who launched the project even though it wasn't perfect, who fell off the diving board and splashed into the water. See them. Maybe they have some scars. Maybe they are a little tired. But look at their eyes. They are alive. They are proud. They have stories to tell. They are looking back at you right now in this moment. And they are whispering, "Please, please jump. It is beautiful out here." The fear will never go away, my friends. but you can grow bigger than the fear. So today, find one small thing that scares you, just one, and do it. Take the fear with you, put it in the back seat, and drive. Thank you for listening to Mira's English podcast. Be brave today. I believe in you. Goodbye for now.